As the 2019 Asian Tour season got underway, we would trek across the continent with plenty more excitement and celebrations lined up along the way. While 2018 served up thrilling tournaments and exceptional winners, the 2019 season surely didn't disappoint. So sit down, buckle those seatbelts as we take a look back at the season that was, starting from the very top in the Lion City with the SMBC Singapore Open, where Thailand's rising star Jazz Jane Watananon announced his arrival onto the big stage.
On the tee, from Thailand, Jazz Jane Watananon.
What a start. Well, there is a statement.
Birdie. Chance to get to 16 under for Jazz.
This is an incredible goal for Jazz, and it is a 3-shot lead for Jazz Jane Watananon. He's got one. That was vital for Matt Fitzpatrick.
Can he convert? He certainly can. Ties his fellow Englishman.
So it's 3 players now, score of 15 under. What a putt.
Got it.
My goodness.
How's that for a golf shot from Jazz?
What a way to win the Singapore Open.
Game, set and match.
They've danced to the tune of Jazz in Singapore. The 2019 Singapore Open champion is Jazz Jane Watananon.
I am happy that the win come in Sentosa. You know, it's my lifelong dream to be a top 100, then move to top 50, top 10. That's just every kid's goal when you're growing up, but didn't expect I was going to do it this fast.
More from the Thai sensation throughout the year, but first let's head down under where New Zealander Ryan Fox showed us what he can do.
Let's welcome to the tee, Ryan Fox.
He absolutely murdered that tee shot.
Oh, it's a stunner.
Ryan Fox advances to the quarterfinals.
You know what?
That's a really good shot from there.
Ryan Fox escapes once again with that putt. Ryan Fox advances to the final.
Fantastic shot by Ryan Fox.
It's got a chance, you know. It's got a chance.
Ryan Fox taps it in. He takes out the ISPS Hander World Super 6 in Perth.
While it was the Kiwi who got the upper hand in Australia, the tables were turned in Queenstown with Aussie Zach Murray upstaging everyone else to claim his maiden win.
Zach Murray, he would continue to be the man to catch entering this final round.
Oh, delightful. Well, that one was never missing.
And that, tie for the lead.
Now Zach Murray needing a good one.
Oh, beautiful shot.
This man has been the man to catch all week. Briefly relinquished the lead. He's got a share of it back.
Oh, that is fantastic from Zach Murray.
He's now back in front and the stage is clear. Zach Murray, he becomes the 100th New Zealand Open champion here at the Hill.
I was pretty nervous. I sort of settled down there for a while, and then, I didn't really know what to think, but I'm glad she's all done and dusted, and it's been a fantastic week.
From Queenstown to Kuala Lumpur and Malaysia for the Maybank Championship. There was much drama towards the end with Nacho Elvira giving former Asian Tour #1 Scott Hend a run for his money.
It's a fantastic tee shot from Scott Hend. He's got it. Scott Hend, 4 birdies in 7 holes. Oh my goodness, just as he hit it, the thunder cracked. Dramatic. The hooter sounds with a winning putt awaiting Scott Hend. incredible. It's going to be a playoff.
What a break. Here's a tree comes straight out in the middle of the fairway.
He's hit another tree. Not this time. Scott Head at the first extra hole wins the Maybank Championship.
Come in here and Nacho hold a magnificent putt in the situation. As I know, from my experiences in playoffs, anything can happen. Fortunately enough for me, came my way. Is to get into the bigger events now, try and get into some majors, and this will do the world of good for my world ranking.
So this is how things stood after the Maybank Championship. Scott Head's victory at Saujana leapfrogging him over the tie. But if there's one thing we've learned from young Jazz, he never backs down from a challenge, a mindset he adopted after the 23-year-old lost his playing rights back in 2016.
I think I have to thank that I lose my card that year. You know, I went into a monkhood for 2 weeks, and then it made me calm. It made me realize that golf is not everything. You know, you don't have to be, oh, golf is life, breathe golf. But now that I do that, golf is just a part of my life, and I can focus on other things. And when golf is not the most important part of your life, golf becomes easier. You're not trying to, oh, play to survive, or if you don't play good, your life will end. I think Bangladesh unlocked something in me for sure, you know, like before I went to Bangladesh, I was like, oh, winning Asian Tour is the hardest thing in the world. Don't know if I ever gonna win Asian Tour events in my life until that week, and then it kind of like, I don't have anything more to prove anymore. I can just go out and play. I think that's what it does to me, you know.
While Jazz has found his rhythm, here are some others who entertained us with some amazing shots, starting off with Miguel Tabuena at the Singapore Open.
What a shot. Oh, that is the best we've seen today.
Rahul Ganji.
Oh! Is that in? No, I don't know. Yes, it is. It's dropped.
Neerad putting from the opposite side of this 10th green for birdie.
When you said that, I was going to say, really? Oh, no. This for 3 in a row. This is ridiculous. Chapchai on fire.
With that, it's time to come to some Asian Tour awards. Nobody hit more fairways this season than Adilson De Silva. Satya Suprapmai showed his scrambling prowess, leading the tour in that stat. And Timo Putkanen hit the most greens in regulation for the 2019 season. As the curtain comes down on the 2019 Asian Tour season, it's time to acknowledge those who led the various stat categories of the year. The longest hitter on tour, Thailand's Pavit Tangkamolpraset, with 265 birdies in 2019, Jazz Jane Watananond, and nobody made more putts than Wang Weilun of Chinese Taipei. Back to the golf, and there were plenty of twists and turns over in Delhi at the Hero Indian Open. American Julian Suri, who is of Indian heritage, was playing in just his second event of the season after undergoing surgery on an abdominal hernia. He was 24 shots better off than he was after 36 holes at this same event back in 2018. Joint leader after day one with a 67, he'd matched that effort in the second round, producing a stunning run of scoring, picking up 6 shots in as many holes to get to 10 under par.
That is an incredible shot from Julian Suri. No wonder he was in a hurry to see where it had gone.
And he'd have a share of the lead heading into the final round before Mother Nature intervened.
Look at that wind. That is now a fierce breeze.
So problems for one of our co-leaders.
Oh my goodness me.
It's a quadruple, and you know there are very few chances to get it back. What was that? That is a shambles.
That's gone.
Yep, that was an out-and-out duff.
Oh. It's an 8, and from a 2-shot lead, suddenly Julian Suri is 2 shots behind. Stephen Gallagher in a 3-way tie.
This is unbelievable.
What an absolute beauty.
Stephen Gallagher hits the front for the very first time.
Anxious left, gone.
That could be tournament over there and then.
Good swing. I think he likes this.
What a shot from Stephen Gallagher. Stephen Gallagher is your champion at the Hero Indian Open.
Back in 2017, Aussie Todd Sinnott created history when he tied the fastest rookie to a win on the Asian Tour in his second start. But along would come Sadom Kaukenjana in 2019, the Thai rewriting history by winning his very first event.
Into the final round, so much pressure on young shoulders.
Yeah, Sadom is playing great. He set the lowest score for 36 holes in this event.
And the overnight leader got off to an absolutely cracking start. Back-to-back birdies to open his round.
Jateth Sandhu gonna have a little chip here for birdie. Oh, boom, in it goes. What a great shot.
That's 3 on the bounce then for Sandhu, who is really making a charge up the leaderboard.
Rashid Khan. Oh, what a wonderful putt.
We have game on. 5 holes remaining then for our leading group. Only 1 shot between them.
It looks like he's going to go for it. Oh, dear. Good grief.
What an opportunity here. Sandhu for the outright lead.
And he's got it, wow.
But Sadom now has slipped down to 3rd.
Rashid Khan, that important putt now. Oh, and he's just left that a little bit wide. Sandhu here for par, and this is to stay in the lead, and that slips past Sadom. Tell you what, we might even see another 2-shot swing if this goes in. And it has. Wow. So as we head to the 18th, it's going to be Sadom. And he's done it. What an amazing putt. A great victory there.
Feel very happy. It's unbelievable. The last 3 holes is the very best of my life.
Well, we did say there was to be excitement this year, and Tae-Hee Lee and Yanni Kaski surely made sure of that, keeping us on the edge of our seats. Eyes up and down the flag. Oh, Kaski! Yanni Kaski! You're looking at your new leader, Yanni Kaski. Oh, he's done it, hasn't he? He's done it! Tae-Hee Lee! And a 2-shot swing. We're back in the same position once again. Kaski for a par at 18. Kaski's gone and done it again. Buckle up, folks. We're heading for some extra time.
Now, Yannick Kaski for his breakthrough career-defining moment.
No. Unbelievable. So back down 18 we go. Oh, and what a shot it is from Tae-Hee Lee. It's heartbreak for Kaski, but jubilation for Tae-Hee Lee. The 38th Maekyung Open title. Look what it means to him. The heart-stopping drama wasn't only to be found in Korea. Happening at the same time in China, the trio of Benjamin Herbert, Mikko Korhonen and Jorge Campillo kept us in suspense.
Incredible putt from Korhonen. Remember, they started this hole 3 behind. If Herbert doesn't make, it'll be down to 1.
Wow, what an iron shot.
Jorge Campillo with a 2-shot lead.
Oh, that is wet.
Oh my goodness me.
What pressure can do to you.
What a moment for Mikko Korhonen. Gets to 20 under par, 1 hole to play. What a shot. But there's another little twist in the tail of this Volvo China Open.
This to make it a 2-man playoff.
And it is a playoff.
Mikko Korhonen wins the Volvo China Open with a birdie at the first playoff hole. The champagne and the victory belongs to the Finn.
Next up, we head over to Japan, where Micah Lauren Chin harbored hopes in breaking Japanese hearts at the Diamond Cup.
Overnight leader Yosuke Asagi starts the day with a one-shot lead. Micah Lauren Chin of the US is in form and ready to topple the leader. Oh, in for a birdie. What a way to start his round. Birdie putt for our leader Asagi on the second. He makes it. What a great response. Chipping for an eagle. Oh, that's his second chipping of the day. Par putt to stay one ahead. Oh, he makes it. What a putt from Asagi. This putt to win. Oh, he makes it. What a win for Yosuke Asagi. His first professional win since turning pro in 2012.
The 2016 Asian Tour #1 Scott Hend was leading the Habitat for Humanity standings heading into Korea, but a missed cut would open the door for Jazz Jane Watanabe to retake pole position. And the 23-year-old from Hua Hin didn't need a second invitation, and boy did he do it in style.
Vital putt for Jazz Jane Watanabe, keeps him in front. So good, so good. What a start this is.
Oh, right at the pin, look at this, look at this. And he's made another. What a performance this is.
Wow, wow, wow. Now that is a little twist in the plot.
And this for a double bogey.
Just like that. Triple bogey 7, and Jazz now only in front by 1.
Oh, he's got it. What a putt. And he's hammered it into the back of the cup.
As the rise and rise of Jazz Jane Watanabe continues, he is the Career Open champion of 2019.
I feel really grateful, very proud. You know, the National Open is always a big thing. Even when we have a Thailand Open, if someone wins it, it's a very big deal. So I'm really grateful and very honored to win this tournament.
And that meant that the young Thai retook the top spot on the Habitat for Humanity standings with a little daylight between him and Scott Hend. It was still a close affair between 3rd and 5th, with plenty of golf yet to be played. As we head for a short break, do join us when we come back as we take a look at someone who's come close to winning his first tournament a handful of times.
No one really remembers the guy that comes second, unfortunately. Have you won? That's one of the first questions you get asked. Like, no, but I finished second 3 times last year, a couple times the year before, and it's like, well, okay.
Welcome back to our 2019 Asian Tour season review. Jazz Jane Watanabe with a scoring average of 68.28. The scoring average leader. Tournament of the year going to the kickoff event at the Singapore Open, and Sarom Kaukenjana bags Rookie of the Year honors for 2019. Back to our featured stories and the tale of Andrew Dodd, who announced his arrival in 2010 with his first professional win at the Avantha Masters. In 2015, he added the Thailand Classic Trophy to his collection. However, back injuries curtailed his progress, but that was soon rectified over in East Malaysia this year.
Andrew Dodd's been flying under the radar all week. Look at this. Brilliant touch.
Oh, and that is special from Andrew Dodd.
24 under in total. Will it be good enough?
Richard Lee for his second shot to the 18th. Remember, he needs an eagle.
Well, he's got the sling hook.
likes it. Oh, it's just pitched over the trap and it's trundling. What a shot from Richard Lee. That is ridiculous. Would you believe it? What a finish for Richard Lee. Buckle up, folks. We're headed for some extra time here in Sarawak.
What a shot that was. And he really has piled the pressure on Richard Lee.
Is for a birdie for Richard Lee. Whoa, that caught a big piece of the hole, but it doesn't find the bottom of the cup. It's been a 4.5-year-long wait, but Andrew Dote's a winner again on the Asian Tour, your 2019 Sarawak Championship winner.
Feels very rewarding. I've been playing great at home, and I transformed that form at home into this week, and it was probably a good reset. Have a break, get the love of the game again. I'm just loving my golf. I just want to keep playing. To win is extra special.
We head over to Jakarta next, where local amateur Naraji Ramadan Putra raised hopes for a first Indonesian winner since 1989. After 3 days at Pondok Indah, Naraji with a 6-stroke lead over Miguel Carballo.
He's only made one bogey so far this week.
And what about our young leader Naraji with this sparkling approach shot at the 4th?
He's now only 3 back. Brilliant shot. He really is starting to apply the pressure. Oh, what a big putt. Get the lead to 1 right in the middle of the hole. Boy, that was a good putt.
Lengthy one from off the green, and wouldn't you know it, Miguel Carballo. Well, we didn't see that one coming, did we?
Oh, he takes the lead for the very first time.
This then for the Indonesia Open. Miguel Carballo is a winner on the Asian Tour. The 40-year-old Argentine, he overturns that 6-shot deficit, turns it into a 3-shot win. Joy for Carballo, but heartbreak for the Indonesian amateur. It was a different story for Yi Kun Chang, though, as he produced a record-setting performance en route to becoming the first Korean to win in Taiwan. Here's Yi Kun Chang.
What a shot. He is swinging the club beautifully. So he goes to 17 under par. And he's got the outright lead. And that is magnificent. Looks like going to move to 4 under for his round.
Hello. Oh, would you believe it? A 5th birdie for Yi Kun Chang. Up to 20 under par he goes. The lead is now 3.
The tournament record here is 15 under par. And I think he's going to go and smash that record the way he's going.
That's another brilliant wet shot from Yi Kun Chang. Yi Kun Chang, he's an Asian Tour winner. A dominating performance from Yi Kun Chang. A new tournament scoring record at 21 under par. And now the celebrations can begin. Another player who would be celebrating a breakthrough triumph in 2019 was Rory He. A fine performance in India as he became the first Indonesian to win on the Asian Tour at the Classic Golf and Country Club International Championship on the outskirts of Delhi.
I didn't really have the best ball striking the week before, but I felt like it's coming together. All of a sudden when the first round started, I was in the zone and I kept making birdies, and after that my confidence just elevated. When I hold a putt, like all the memories of playing on the Asian Tour, all the tournaments that I've played in, and all the the hours that I put in at night and during the day practicing, hitting balls, spending hours around the greens every day, and it was all worth it for that moment. I believe that the sky's the limit. I still got a long ways to go in my golf career. I've always been very dedicated to golf, and I will continue to be dedicated to this game.
Now, one man yet to find that magical breakthrough on the Asian Tour is Scott Vincent. Since graduating from Q School in 2016, the Zimbabwean has had 18 top 10 finishes in 4 years. Out of those, he's had 4 close calls, 2 of which came at the Shinhan Donghae Open in 2016 and 2018. This is his take on things.
I played so good last year. It was by far my best year that I've had, and coming so close so many times was it was hard to take.
I think Scott definitely puts a lot of pressure on himself. He won't ever show it.
Pressure always built. This game it's just funny like that. You think there's no pressure, but there's always something.
The man from Zimbabwe looks like he's going to come up short once again.
People telling him, oh, congrats, you got second, I think is sometimes frustrating because in his eyes, he didn't win.
There's something about a win. No one really remembers the guy that comes second, unfortunately.
You just have to feel these close calls might be affecting his psyche.
Have you won? That's one of the first questions you get asked. How many times you won? It's like, no, but I finished second 3 times last year, a couple times the year before, and it's like, well, okay. There's a lot of times when I thought, like, man, I should be winning this. I just don't know what's happening. Shinhan, for example, last year started birdie, 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 the best start you could possibly have, and he starts birdie, birdie, birdie as well.
Oh,
that's
no.
smashed.
Yeah. That surely is the end of Scott Vincent's challenge.
All credit to him, he played unbelievable, and you know, I don't think there was much I could have done.
It was a tough year, you know, to look at it as a whole and be like, I just didn't get that win. That was the only thing missing.
So back at the Shinhan Donghae Open with Scott Vincent looking to shed that bridesmaid tag, the 27-year-old from Harare, Zimbabwe headed into the final round with a 2-shot lead.
Brilliant birdie. Well, what a fine display it's been after that shaky start, and he's got his 2-shot lead back.
Oh, Kruger, JB, what a 2, what a putt.
Oh, what a time to make the 2. Just what he needed.
Around 150 yards. Trying to sling one in. Oh, that is a big mistake. JB. Oh, look at this, Rich. Look at this.
Terrific spell this is turning out to be for JB Kruger, who for the first time this week has reached the top of the leaderboard. What a fantastic back 9 run this is. Chan Kim gets back to the top of the leaderboard where he sat after day 1. It's another Kruger birdie.
You know, he's done it again. He has done it again.
The unlikeliest of champions, but what a performance from JB Kruger. The South African has pulled off an unlikely victory.
While it was yet another heartbreak for the Zimbabwean, Jazz Jane Watananon's race with Scott Henn to become Asian Tour #1 is still very much on.
Since I got on tour, Scott has been playing already, and you know, Scott has been winning tournaments since I started golf, I think, and he's a person I look up to as a golfer, and to compete against someone that I grew up watching, it's really fun, and then he's that type of golfer where he can win just from middle of nowhere, you know.
It'd be nice to win another order of merit, but you know, Jazz has got a fairly big lead. I'm not playing as many events as he is, so when I come and play, I have to take advantage of it and try and play well. But on the other hand, like I said, I'm struggling with my game a little bit, so I'm in a place where it's very difficult to sort of chase him, and the only way I'm going to catch him is if I play well and he doesn't play very good at all. So he's in a good position right now, and you know, we'll see at the end of the year.
You know, you just try to just stay on ground, try to just compete, try to grind it, try to play as good as you can, and hope in the end of the year he doesn't do anything better than you.
And with that, we head over to Japan once more. Another missed cut for the Aussie meant Jazz managed to extend his lead, but upstaging them both was Toshinori Muto.
Now on the opening hole, this is Muto, and that's a perfect start.
That's another one. Continues to lead. Fantastic shot.
What a shot. That for a birdie for an outward half of 32 and to extend his lead. This for a 4-shot lead. And he's made it right in the middle of the hole. This for 3 birdies in a row. Oh, what a final round he's putting together. That is brilliant. Boy, who's going to catch him? Nobody if he continues to play like this. 21 under par, new tournament record, his 7th win of his career. Toshinori Muto, Panasonic Open Golf Champion 2019. Brilliant performance.
So here's how things stood after the Panasonic Open in Japan. Jazz extending his lead over the Australian. While there's still no change from 3rd through 5th, there was one to be right round the corner in the form of Suradit Yongcharanchai from Thailand after his triumph in Taiwan. The 21-year-old had to fend off challengers from India's Ajitesh Sandhu and the Philippines' Miguel Tabuena to claim his Asian Tour breakthrough at the Mercury's Taiwan Masters. A one-shot victory to claim the biggest prize of his young career.
ก็วันสุดท้ายก็เล่นแบบไม่มีความกดดันครับก็พยายามเล่นให้สนุกครับเพราะว่ามีโอกาสได้เล่นกวนผู้นำมาหลายรอบแล้วก็บางทีก็กดดันตัวเองมากเกินไปครับแต่ครั้งนี้เล่นแบบไม่มีความกดดันก็เล่นให้สนุกแล้วก็มีความสุขครับก็ทำให้ผลงานออกมาดี
As we head for another break, here are just some of the top shots that you might have missed in Korea and Japan, starting with the American Jaron Todd.
No, what a par.
Miyamoto, a 12-time winner in Japan. Oh, what a great shot. Shingo Katayama, a legend in Japan, started the day 7 back, but there an eagle takes him to 10 under.
Welcome back to your year in review of the season that was on the 2019 Asian Tour. Sentosa Golf Club in Singapore clinching Players' Choice Golf Course of the Year, host for the Singapore Open. If you were a spectator, no place you'd rather be than the Shinhan Donghae Open at Bears Best, and the Players' Player of the Year honours going to Thailand's Jazz Jane Watananon. So from one star to an upcoming young gun, Chu Hyun Kim earned his card to the main tour for the remaining of the season after notching 3 wins on the Asian Development Tour. And he would secure his playing rights for 2020 when he announced his arrival onto the big stage in the only way he knows how.
Chu Hyun Kim, there's something special about this 17-year-old. He's off to a hot start, and he is right in contention.
Just to tie the lead. Shiv Kapoor, 4 under par for his last 6 holes. It's Kapoor and Kim at 13 under. This is 4th shot to save par. Would you believe it? Chu Hyun Kim.
Oh, Shiv. He moves to 14 under par, looking like a 5th title may be coming his way.
Chu Hyun Kim this for birdie to tie Kapoor on that mark. Oh, would you believe it? He certainly can't. He struggled off the tee today, Shiv Kapoor. Out with the driver on 18. Ooh. Where has that gone? There's out of bounds down there.
Oh, I can't believe that.
So this is Kapoor to force a playoff. Oh, and he was walking quickly. How can you not feel for Shiv Kapoor? But congratulations, Joo Hyung Kim. What a performance, what a Sunday.
I'm pretty speechless right now. It's still soaking in. I don't think it'll soak in for a while, but yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy it every single moment. You know, it's been a dream of mine to play on the Asian Tour ever since I was young, and you know, I went to Q school this year and I didn't make it, so I worked hard and tried to get my card through ADT, and I was very fortunate to win three ADT events this year and get my playing rights for this season, and you know, to win on my third try this year is absolutely amazing.
Here's a flashback to 2018 for you with another player who's found success after stints on the ADT.
And after toiling on the ADT for 2 seasons, John Catlin emerges victorious here at the Asia Pacific Classic.
My goal at the very beginning of the year was to win on the Asian Tour, and to have accomplished that is huge.
He's got it, John Catlin. A birdie finish seals his second Asian Tour title.
You never get tired of winning. I mean, that's what we're all here to do, and to come out on top is pretty awesome.
John Catlin. It's that man who lifts his third Asian Tour title of the season.
All the hard work, I know I keep saying it, but it's not easy to continue to press forward, especially when my first 2 years on the Asian Tour weren't that great. I wouldn't be standing here if I hadn't pushed through that, so to be here is amazing.
2019 saw John play mostly on the European Tour, but when he returned for his first full field event in Asia, this happened. Here's a man we haven't really seen much of this year. First full field event of the season for John Catlin. Started the day 3 shots back, but a couple of birdies there leave him in a share at the top. Shiv Kapoor going along quite nicely today as well. Oh, what a shot from Shiv Kapoor. All of a sudden, Shiv Kapoor up in the mix once more. Now Kapoor, can he keep this magical run going?
What a great putt.
Shiv Kapoor joins Catlin at the top. This is Pavit to share the lead.
Great putt there. That's fantastic. 11 under in the clubhouse, sharing the outright lead. Let's see if it can hold on.
That is beautifully done.
My goodness. That looks like winning it, and
we're in for extra time here at the Thai Country Club. Oh, that is quality. Quality from Catlin. It's Asian Tour victory number 4 for John Catlin, and it comes in a playoff at the Thai Country Club. He may not have found success at the Thai Country Club, but for Pavit Tangkamalprasert, he has got golf in his blood.
My family is a golfer family.
It plays a huge role in our family, and everyone has golf in their background, and that's how we relate to each other.
จะไปออกรอบด้วยกันตั้งแต่ตอนลูกๆยังเล็กเลยค่ะ
เรามองแล้วว่าชีวิตเขาก็หมกมุ่นอยู่กับพวกนี้ตั้งแต่เด็ก
Golf is like the most important part in our family.
When I was young, Mom and Dad tried to teach me a lot about sportsmanship.
They are not like pressuring us to win every time. They were very like relaxed and understanding.
So yeah, this is pretty much like trophy room, living room. This is from Junior Golf Trophy.
My proudest one, I think, is the Junior World in San Diego.
This is the biggest event I played when I was junior.
This room actually, it's like a club fitting.
You can change the grip, the shaft.
That starts from my sister and her boyfriend. They want to produce a club fitting for pro, and that's benefit me because I can go check every problem with the club anytime I want.
This is all my old bags.
This one last year, 2 years ago, probably 5 years ago. My irons are 2.5 degrees flat because I like to hit it fade. This room solves everything.
A normal evening in this house.
My mom will cook, then we all wait for the food.
We just talk about golf and just like funny things that happen on the golf course.
I'm happy when I'm back to Thailand and see all my family. They are a big supporter. They always support me even if I play bad. They just love me. They just want me to win. Nothing feels like home.
Pavitt may have missed the chance to secure his second win on tour at the Thailand Open, but he didn't need a second invitation in another playoff over in East Malaysia. So it's a four-man playoff. Pacharakong Watmai, David Gleeson, Arman Raj and Pavitt Tangkamolprasert all had the chance to win the inaugural Sabah Masters. And Gleeson, had a chance.
This for a birdie 3. Just like he did in regulation, left it short on 18.
This then for the Sabah Masters title. It's online, but again comes up short.
And this to stay in the playoff. Oh, what a shame.
4 have become 3. Just Arman Raj out of the playoff. Now Pavitt for a birdie. The second playoff hole. It's on its way. It's on a good line. Would you believe it? A second birdie of the day on the 18th hole, and it comes from Pavitt Tangkamolprasert.
So these guys know what they have to do. They got to chip in to stay in it.
Oh, and it's not going to be for Pachara. Agonizingly close once again. This to force a third extra hole here in Sabah. Pavitt Tangkamolprasert picks up his second Asian Tour title here at the Sabah Masters in dramatic fashion.
Well, this is unbelievable week. I start with a very bad score. First, I thought I'm just trying to make the cut. Honestly, just try to make the cut because I was like 3 over after the first 6 holes. But yeah, managed to come back. I didn't think about winning, so I just take out of the pressure. Give all the credit to myself that I'm still fighting, and who knows that I win.
So hats off to Pavitt as we head down for the penultimate event of the year in Jakarta. Newly crowned Habitat for Humanity Standings champion Jazz Jane Watananon had a duel on his hands with Gun Charonkun.
This to tie Jazz Jane Watananon at the top of the leaderboard. What a start from Gun Charonkun.
Love one to be sticking right next to the pin here, and I think he's just done it.
It's a birdie start and a one-shot advantage for Gun Charonkun.
Oh, he's going to love this.
Back in front on his own.
Oh, look at this. He's got it.
What a birdie that is from Gun. Hello, hello. You make one? Well, watch me. How about that? He has got his putting boots on today, Gun.
Knows 2-shot swing opportunity.
Brilliant. And a 2-shot lead at the top of the leaderboard.
Right at the flagstick. How's that for a quality golf shot from Jazz?
4 shots.
Absolutely remarkable. He's now 5 ahead. What a week. The new Asian Tour #1, Jazz Jane Watananon, now the latest Indonesian Masters champion.
But Jazz Jane Watananon wasn't done yet. He would close out the year with bookend victories, closing out the Thailand Masters.
Jazz Jane Watananon started the day with a 1-shot lead, coming in here with great form after winning last week. And the 4th, 2 birdies in his first 3 holes. You wouldn't expect one on this hole. Such a long par 4, but there it is. The man is in just unbelievable form. This putt really will seal the deal.
Jazz Jane Watananon makes his 26th birdie of the week, and that pushes him up 4 shots clear. Game, set, match.
Yeah.
What a finish for Jazz Jane Watananon. What a birdie, what a season, what a year. Confirmation then, the Players' Player of the Year winning the 2019 Habitat for Humanity standings. With his latest exploits, the 24-year-old from Hua Hin became only the 5th player to break the $1 million mark. Jazz is also only the 2nd player to have won 4 times in a single season after compatriot Tawon Wirachan's campaign in 2005. Not to steal the thunder away from the year's hottest player, but here's a couple of shots worth mentioning in the last 2 events.
Oh! He's back, is Wang.
Second shot now for Sutipat. Oh! How about that for a finish for Sutipat? 2019 was all about Jazz Jane Watanabe, the 4th Thai to become Asian Tour #1.
I'm very honored, you know, it's been my dream since I started playing golf. Seeing Thongchai and Tawon achieve that, Kirdek did that recently, and it's been my dream, and now I achieve it. I'm just letting it sink in right now. I couldn't believe it yet.
They dance to the tune of Jazz in Singapore. It's the biggest win of his young career.
I said after I won Singapore that I want to break the top 50 because I already break the top 100. It's a goal that, for me, I want to break it before I turn 30, but it's not going to be a pressure thing because I still have time to do it. You know, when you play good, it opens a lot of doors. Like this year, I get to play a lot in the big events. When you play like those events like that, you kind of learn something from that. You can't really teach, but you have to experience it. Me and my dad chat a lot about golf and about goals. And for me, I think realistically, top 10, top 5, top 3 in the world, I'll be happy with that. You know, just to get in that, my name in that caliber. I'll be happy just to say I once competed with those guys.
Jazz,
thank you very much.
Well done. Thank you. Great season and more to come.
Thank you. So Jazz cracks the top 40 in the official World Golf Rankings. Congratulations to Jazz Jane Watanabe for an outstanding 2019 season. To more to come in 2020.